Monday.com Kanban View tutorial. So hey guys, today in this video, I am going to tell you about the Kanban View feature of Monday.com. So if you're using Monday.com and you need to use the Kanban View and you don't know how to use it or what's the functionality of it, just follow this video and by the end of it, you'll know how to do it. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to log into Monday.com. Once when you log in, you can see that you will be redirected to this home page. Now, for example, if this is the board that we're working on, and if we want to, I would say, make a Kanban view of this, then just watch this video. I'll tell you. Let's add another column and let's add priority on this one. Okay. We need to do the status and priority column first in order to make the Kanban view. So here you go, we're done with this. Now, in order to make a Kanban view, we can click here and then click on Kanban. And thus Monday.com will make a Kanban view for you. So Kanban view is actually done on the basis of status or priority. You can see that these are the works that are, in the column of working on it. It's actually segregated in terms of status right now. So these are the processes or these are the projects that, my teammates are working on it. These are the stuck ones and this is the done one. So we can also customize our Kanban and we can click on show column name. So it's going to show column name right here. And we can also display cover image if we have one. But right now we don't. So we're just going to keep it just like that. And here you can see that we can segregate, like I said before, the Kanban in terms of status or priority. So if we do it according to priority, then here you go. These processes are the critical ones. These are the high prioritized ones and these are the medium ones. And we also have the low priority one. If I click this and turn this off right here, then you'll be able to see the ones, those who are with low priority as well. So we can divide it by these two. And one more thing, we can also divide them by group. If we want to, like internal and external, we can divide it by that as well. We can divide it by status and we can divide it by priority. So we can divide as well. That's completely up to us. And another important thing is that, for example, if we want to change an element of the Kanban, we can also do that. For example, if this thing is done, we can just switch it here and it will be posted to done. Here you go. And that's how we do it. But let's just bring it back for the time being. And if we click on it, if we click on one, then we are going to get all the details of it, like the group, the name, the people assigned to it, the status, and we can also change the data from right here. We can add an update here if we want. We can add a file if we want to add a file here, and we can also see the activity log if somebody has updated it, or who's working on which task. We can see it from here. So that's how it mostly works. So I hope you got the gist of it, and that's how it works. So I hope this video was informative. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.